Righto. I was texting this, but I was turning into another one of these bloody marathon texts. I thought, hang on, this might actually work. I'll try and be quick. Right. Chemtrail planes, right? We've seen them leaving shadows on the ceiling, yeah? We've seen the shadow of the trail going across on the blue sky. We've both seen that in real life a number of times. The other weekend, last weekend, the weekend before, I was looking at this. About 4 or 5 metres away, there was a dove on the neighbour's roof. And I was looking at it and kind of defocusing my eyes, or, kind of, I don't know, getting the whole image in, just sort of phasing out on this thing. Anyhow, as I was doing that, all of a sudden, with my eyes, there was a shadow of the dove immediately behind it on the blue sky. So I'm looking at this shadow on the blue sky of the dove, and I'm thinking, I'm just thinking about that, right? And at that moment, as just after I've seen the shadow behind it, boom, these little, I could see the orbs again in the clear blue sky, like when they're like little, I don't know, little shimmering little pieces of crystal, just all, I don't know, all in front of my eyes, right? So I'm sitting there, sort of, seeing this. Does pine, taking the whole thing in. It was very nice. Anyhow, blah blah blah. I digress. When the orbs and that are around, or so it's the constant flashes, right? And you'll see that the little orbs fly past, or taking footage. There is light in places there's not normally light. It's quite. I think I know where that light's coming from, and it sounds quite obvious. The other light source that's creating the shadow in the chemtrail plane, and was doing it on the dove. And when I take footage in my backyard and I review it, and there's weird sharpness, there is light all coming from my backyard, right? It's coming from us. Like the light is coming from me, for example, that's casting the shadow on the other side of that chemtrail plane, or the other side of the dove, or for you when you're looking at the same thing, the trail going past. It's we are a light source, right? So consciousness, we're projecting. Consciousness is a holographic projection, right? Let's say it makes perfect sense with the sun and all the weird things, but now I've just trailed off and made this a bit weird. I probably should have kept this in a text form, but I think that's what it is. That's why when we see the nature spirits, right? That's what the orbs and the light looks like. The light should be on the other side, I'm saying, but it looks like the light's too close. It looks like it's on our side of the tree, and that's what makes it stand out. There's some little... perhaps because it is on our side of the tree. You know what I mean? Everything we're seeing, we are projecting out. It's the nature of reality and of consciousness. We're just told otherwise, and slowly stumbling into perhaps that type of awareness. Perhaps that's what it is, man. Explains the shadows, explains the light. There's two light sources. There's the sun, and there's us. There's that book that I never ended up reading, with a PDF that was about was it Walter Russell or something, I think it was called The Secret of Light, but like I skim read parts of it. And I think I remember him saying that people realise that there are actually, everything we see is a result of two lights. That's one paragraph or quote or some shit I saw in there. Well, that makes sense. There is two lights. Like the sunlight, right, or the moonlight, or our light. It sounds crazy. Just crazy enough to... Could be right. I don't know if I'll bother you with this or not. Cheers, John. Take care, mate. Bye.